I love watching Kobe. Kobe has like some of my favorite Young Link sets, period, at this point. So, you know, no bias, but, you know, definitely big fan, big fan. Can you give me some ZDT? Can you give me some T on ZD?
So we got ZD, Fox Wolf player from MDVA. I believe #1 ranked in MDVA or around that area, 1 or 2.
Okay, nice.
Pretty much a huge gatekeeper for that region. Also has a very, very solid pit in the back pocket as well.
Really?
We're going to be seeing Kobe play Toon Link, Roy, and Lucina. And I know if you watched InfinityCon or any other Southern tournament,
I did.
You've seen how good Kobe's Lucina is.
Oh, yeah, his Lucina's fire. But I'm actually really shocked to see the Toon Link versus Young Link. I'm very curious to know the strategy.
So I asked earlier, Kobe, I was like, what the hell happened to the Young Link? And he said, he died.
What?
He got lost in time. So
no!
That's why canonically the Young Link is dead in the Squad Strike universe right now. Squad Strike cinematic universe right now for Kobe.
All right, I hope it's just Squad Strike because like Young Link stocks are still going up, man. Don't give up so quick. But
true.
that aside, right now you were not kidding about that Lucina. 76% uncontested. Fantastic ledge trapping against a character that like doesn't have to get ledge guarded that hard.
True.
Now that I think about it, but yeah, Kobe's going off right now.
Also, when will you ever see a matchup this honest?
Right.
Both of these characters have like nothing too overwhelming in their kit. They just have solid tools to really break each other down. I'd argue Lucina's probably the better character, but we're just seeing some good Smash fundies coming out. And if there's any type of player that Kobe and ZD are, they're very, very good fundies-based players.
Yeah, for sure. Great tech from ZD. Not going to go down to that. Pit, of course, has a great recovery. I think a lot of other characters would have died to that exchange. But let's see if ZD can kind of fight his way back here. Maybe we need, like, something surprising, maybe like a side B or something, but none of that matters. Beautiful tech chase from Kobe with the forward tilt.
Yeah, sliding forward tilt, man. Sliding forward tilt is such a fantastic tool that Lucina players use. She is so slippery when she uses that, and it's such a good tool to get in. And given Lucina not having the temper, just consistent damage all the way throughout, you know, it's going to be solid damage and solid kill power just racked up. And now we're in main territory now. We've got the two characters that ZD uses above all else, and he does alternate between these characters a fair amount in actual bracket as well. So
I feel like, honestly, that's probably a pretty decent amount of matchup coverage, and as we just saw, the spacey back air, doesn't matter which one, pick one, was very strong. That ended up sealing it out for Kobe, but I'm excited to see what this Toon Link has to offer versus the Young Link. I feel like Toon Link, I don't want to say his meta is like less developed than the other two Links. I just think he's less popular. But I'm kind of excited to see what strings Toon Link has compared to the others.
I think so too. I wouldn't necessarily say the tools are necessarily any like more underwhelming than the other two Links as well. I think Young Link has it capped off for the best one, but Toon Link definitely has some stuff as well. It's just all about how you use it. But ZD gonna be taking that stuff, and we got the Kobe Roy coming out right now. And if you're from the Southeast, you probably have a Roy in your pocket.
Seems like it's necessary down there, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've been to a couple Georgia events. I'm like, good Lord, there's a lot of Roy out here.
And Kobe looking good so far. Just keeping ZD at the ledge right now. Excellent grab right here. Just some good quality nooch being played right here. Excellent F tilt. And now we're down to last stock, pretty even Stevens for both characters here. So again, we're seeing just two good classic characters. We're going to see who really wins the battle of fundies here.
Yeah, and honestly, both these characters have such explosive advantage states that can go either way. Right now, it looks like Kobe has the initial lead, but honestly, just any one falling aerial, one dash attack, one anything from ZD could tie this up for him.
Oh, yeah. Like you said,
hey, there it is.
Fox is an advantage state monster as well. Once this character's in the driver's seat, you're going to be seeing so much damage being piled on, and ZD is so good at continuing it as well.
Yeah, it took Kobe a while to try to kind of get his footing there, but he took about 90% and really maybe 1 or 2 interactions. So great patience from ZD. Good job keeping his composure, of course. And now we have ourselves an even game. Oh, great patience. Waiting for the read, but the sweet spot F-tilt at the ledge is going to come through and give Kobe the game. Really shockingly, because I think he was in a position to lose it all.
Yeah, literally.
Right when he's in that tech situation right there. But ZD didn't pull the trigger, and honestly, Kobe was like, cool, you give me another shot, it's over.
Exactly. You got to find your opportunity as well. I mean, Kobe doing such a good job on the tech chase as well there with the sliding F-tilt. But ZD kind of dropping the ball a little bit. Definitely had the win conditions set up, like you said. If you just got the tech chase correctly, that was curtains. But you have to be willing to pull the trigger. You have to have that fast reaction time. I think that's what characters like Roy and Fox really, really thrive off of, is players who have really good reaction time piloting them.
That's why you see Light doing, you know, everything that he does, because his reaction time is just inhuman.
For real.
And to his credit, I get it. Like, if you whiff a Fox up smash, people get mad like, oh, this move is so fast, I hate that it hits me. But it has, like, a lot of afterlag. And if Roy catches something like that with rage and with, like, the sweet spot of anything he feels like punishing you with, and Fox not being that heavy, like, I get why he was hesitant.
It's true.
But
I'm surprised to see another point I want to make is I'm surprised to see Kobe doing so well without his main, without the without the Young Link at the helm.
Actually,
his roster right here, he's doing so good. Which I mean, we've seen is wonderful, but all these other characters are looking incredibly solid as well.
Yeah, I don't know if he's like trying to save it for tomorrow or if he's got secrets saved up. I don't really know the lore for why he's dead. I don't know why he gave him like the Taylor Swift because she's dead, like kind of energy. But either way, ZD cleaned that stock up pretty quickly, especially with that forward smash. She was only at like 100 or so %. I feel like people forget that Pit. Honestly, there's not a lot like wrong with Pit. I just think it's a really, really large, diverse cast, and everyone has like kind of like crazier options than Pit does. But Pit's options are still good.
Oh yeah.
I think Parappa was on Twitter being like, look, say what you will about Pit, but like his shield is like a top 5 move, like the orbiter, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can kind of make that argument.
It's still a good character too. I mean, if you have solid fundamentals, he's got great punish game. He's got good combos to go as well. You know, this character is solid as ever. However, the main drawback is that recovery. No hitbox on it actively. He kind of just floats up. Pit is susceptible, just getting clipped by it a lot. And Kobe stopped the bleeding really nicely after that early stock being taken off the Lucina right there. Just found himself right back in it. But how does this man land against ZD?
Yeah, 68%. And not even from a character that like super struggles in disadvantage. I think ZD was just really on the mark right there on how Kobe was responding to getting hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I like
the
these.
landings
Yeah,
there.
the landings theirs are really, really wonderful because they're keeping the pressure very, very safe for Kobe in these really scrambly situations right here. But ZD trying to plow through with all these amazing Wolf normals.
Yeah, it looks like Kobe's having a hard time trying to like outspace ZD. Like he's trying to drift back and like maybe throw out those theirs or maybe try to like sneak a bomb in. But ZD's pressure has been really good, especially with how he's been placing that neutral air like way into Young Link's face, so that even if he does drift away, he's still going to get something for it.
I also love how
ZD's
he's been
spacing
mixing
is
Laser too. Laser's been such a good mix-in for ZD in these neutral situations where, you know, the biggest opportunity you have to punish Toon Link is when he pulls bomb, but excellent place back air right there by ZD. Looking really, really good going into this Roy from Kobe.
Yeah, so here we go, and this is another big combo opportunity from ZD, 43% right out the gate. Almost put himself in a position to find a down air just as a bonus, too. Kobe's got to figure out something crazy. ZD is, I think as long as he stays around the center, doesn't let himself get trapped in the corner with those like crazy explosive Roy moves like that F-tilt, for example, or side B, he should be okay. But here we are, Let's Trap situation is on deck. ZD navigating his way out of it and just really expanding that lead even further. Oh,
man,
that was a really smart down tilt.
Yeah, Kobe bleeding quite a bit, too, on the stock right here. Still having so much trouble taking out the swoop. ZD just had the read on lock, too. I don't know why that whipped, to be honest.
He was there.
He was there. He was ready.
He said, look, y'all was mad I didn't pull the trigger last time. I'm going to show you something. Wow. Okay, that was a nice up smash out of shield. He took a lot of shield damage. Thankfully, it didn't break. But, yeah, Kobe is just really looking without answers to find a way to take this stock. And he's still kind of healthy. He's still only at 100. I know Roy is strong, but Wolf is a little bit heavy. He might not be too terrible. He might be able to survive a couple more exchanges.
Trying to find some sort of stray hit, too. I think he's just trying to out-chicken ZD almost. Trying to, like, wait for ZD to overcommit first and trying to find that crack in the armor. But ZD's just not giving it to him. And, yeah, up smash going to be coming out. Just got to let it rip at that point. And ZD now finding himself even. And this is also a top 8 qualifier as well. So whoever wins this is going to be netting themselves right here top 8 at Squad Strike at Riptide.
Yeah, and I like the way that went down, too, because it's like, okay, obviously Kobe's in a bad spot. He's at 150%. He can't really make any mistakes. And then you have Fox coming in, who's like one of the best whiff punishers in all of Ultimate. So just like, breathe, I dare you. And even right there, he got like falling up air 1, which I don't know if he was ready for that or not. But
I don't think he was ready for it.
But Kobe wasn't
he
ready
froze up.
either.
My man's froze up.
He was just like, whatever, I'm fast. Just like up smash after it.
Sometimes that processing time, too, is wild. I mean, you're moving a mile a minute when you're playing a character like Fox or Roy. So you got to take a second to really just be like, all right, what exactly just happened? How do I follow up from here on out? But same order starting off every single time. You know, I know several players have different philosophies on what characters. Some people put their strongest character first. Some people put their strongest character last. Some people are like me, and they just hit random buttons on the controller, and that's the order I get. So it's very curious to see. But ZD, I think, is a test your might type person. And he's putting these characters in order of his weakest to his strongest. But Kobe's doing almost the opposite right here. I feel like we've seen more of the Lucina than anything else in his roster as well. And I feel like he's putting his strongest foot forward. And you know, that last game was where I think it kind of bit him a little bit, where ZD just looked way comfortable. This should be a stock right here.
Oh, for sure. Right in the bottom of the shoes. Yep, that's it. He untied him.
Right through the heel.
Nope, his arch is dropping. He's in pain. He's got a cramp. It's over.
Right through his Achilles fours right there.
Right through his Achilles. Oh, I love the energy from Kobe. I thought he was actually going to go like a suicide gimp right there. But that aside, breaking the shield so early and then getting an extra 52% right off the bat. He needs to get this Lucina healthy, though. I think that's his best shot against this Wolf. Because ZD's Wolf isn't getting a lot for him. He's doing a lot with him.
It's just about how much Kobe can really maximize this Lucina right here. And it's playing it really, really safe, giving proper respect to ZD within the space that he's playing in right now.
Oh, good patience. I like that, trying to get ZD to flinch for something. But also, he's doing a really good job of just, at best, maybe trading, but he's trying to not stay in Wolf's threat ranges. But ZD able to sneak that up tilt in there, and this is a very seasoned, experienced player. So, you know, you find those even – he made those gaps small, but ZD was able to find one.
All right, we saw how hard it was for Kobe to deal with the Wolf last time on Toon Link, so we're going to see if anything changes this time. A really fresh stock here to play with as well, but it is Wolf. If he gets his claws on you, man, that's going to be a lot of damage getting racked up, and already going for the kill shot right here as we see ZD threatening so many options. How is Kobe able to land? You really don't want to try an air-to-air with Wolf.
Yeah, this is exactly rinse and repeat what we just saw the last game. Kobe has a huge lead. He's done a lot of work with Lucina, and his Toon Link just gets kind of clapped up by ZD's Wolf, just 2 games in a row now.
He just can't seem to find any of the openers. I love how ZD also is still mixing in this laser to kind of just break check Kobe a lot of the time when in the meantime while he's playing a bomb or he's shielding or trying to dash forward.
And ZD's whip punishing is just really good. Like, Toon Link's projectiles, they're not as threatening as, like, Yink's just because, like, they lead to kills so much more easily than they do with Toon Link. So he's not necessarily afraid of it. If he was really confident in it, he could, like, reflect it. But none of that really matters. He took, like, maybe 15, 20% that entire stock. He's got the lead, but the Jair from center stage almost evening things up for Kobe. Oh, God, if that had spiked, that would have been
Good
a crazy
up B.
play.
That up B would have been insane. I can tell ZD was smelling blood in the water right there and maybe wanted to finish it off. We're seeing lots of sour spot up airs come out right now, but this is ZD's chance again. So much damage. His punish game is just so good on this character.
Yeah, this is looking really good for ZD right now. Even if he goes down here, the Fox has been really successful against
Oh
Leroy.
my god. Just kissing the top of the blast zone, but no dice. That could have actually been the stock right there as well, but Kobe not pulling the trigger on the right double anti dance right there.
That's so sad. Like, his Lucina is so great, and then you see, like, you know, Roy, you have your sour spots, you have your sweet spots. But unfortunately for Kobe, he's found, like, every Roy sour spot I can think of right now.
For real.
He's at 175, and he looks fine out here. Like, it's really unfortunate.
I think up throw might kill at this point as well, but I don't know if Kobe is very cognizant of that being in the toolkit at this point.
He tried it. He tried it just now.
Yeah.
But ZD was aware, too.
Again, these laser checks, though, to catch Kobe dashing it every time. Kobe just doesn't have an answer for it. 117 on this final stock. This could be Kobe's bracket life as well.
All right. We're seeing the exact same scenario play out. ZD has a huge lead. Roy is just 1 or 2 exchanges away from death, and he's dead.
Yeah.
I honestly think I can't tell anybody how to play, how to cook, how to do whatever, but it seems like the crux of this team is falling to Toon Link, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just like a Toon Link specific thing or if it's maybe the Toon Link Wolf matchup. Oh, wait, that's right. It's best of 3. Well, never mind. None of that analysis matters because ZD is going to move on over Kobe into top 8. But
I'm
yeah,
just concerned why the young Link wasn't like a factor. Why he didn't decide to pick into it. I don't.
I mean, it's one of the best young
No
Links on
idea.
the planet, man. I don't know. But